Hey guys, what's up? My name is JP. My brand is Shift It South, and I'm a motorsports enthusiast. Love everything racing, love everything cars, love everything motorcycles. I can't get enough of it. So, which is what leads me to this unboxing. So it's a Moza Racing R5. I watched a lot of videos and got some advice based on the videos I watched. They said don't start with the cheap Logitech stuff. It's good stuff, but for what you're spending, you spend a little bit more and you get something a lot nicer. So that's why I got this kit. So I'm gonna do the unboxing and let's get started. And just for anybody watching, I have never sim raced before. Do any type of race like that, any racing other than with a controller is all I've ever done. So this will be my first steering wheel and gas pedals and stuff other than like arcade stuff. So I'm gonna take y'all on that journey with me. I'm really excited, I'm not gonna lie. I will say this, it's packaged very nicely so far. Get out of the way. So this is what I got here. And it is heavy, y'all. Alright. Tab here. Alright. So and I do I'm gonna get the clutch pedal as well. But I don't have it right now. So kinda wanted to just like how well can I do? I have downloaded F1. I really enjoy watching F1, and I also enjoy watching a lot of F1 videos. So that's going to be the first game I try. So that's okay. So manual, obviously. Looks like I'm gonna have some stickers in there or something, but get this down so I can set it out on my disc as I pull it out. So first things first is the steering wheel. Wow, this is way nicer than I thought it was going to be. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Okay, so, you watch and you hope it's good. It is a little smaller than I thought it was going to be. I did expect it to be a little bit bigger, but what's funny is I saw a guy a couple days ago, I was watching a video, and he put the Q-Logic steering wheel inside of this one, so it's not quite as big, but it's not too small, and the buttons feel good. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, okay, all right, I'm excited. That's way nicer than I thought it was going to be. All right, so it looks like power supply. Another cable. Looks like all the cables are in the top here. Looks like I got some hardware here, some nuts and bolts to mount it. Alright. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, this is way. Okay, so the aluminum's really thick. It's probably better than you imagine. So if you're like me, and I'm like, 3 days ago I was still trying to figure out which one I was going to order, and this is the one I went with. And this is really thick aluminum. It feels like well built stuff. I believe this is going to be my desk control. Now I am going to race off my desk to start with. So yeah, that's what that is. Oh, that's nice. So it's got a little foam, so once I put that my direct drive on there, nice little cushion there. So hopefully this will mount up to my desk okay, and I won't have to do anything crazy, but we'll find out soon.
Alright guys, not sure what happened. I guess the GoPro stopped recording and I didn't realize it, so I missed the rest of the unboxing, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to put some pictures in here and still give you what was in it. So this is the direct drive. R5. It's 5.5 Newton meters of peak torque. It's small, compact. It doesn't take up a lot of room on my desk. Matter of fact, I'm like working on my computer right now, and I can still use my keyboard and my mouse with it attached to my desk. So pretty, and it's built really well. The pedals, they do come separate. They're not assembled, so you do have to put them together. And then I'm going to do the install video. There is one little part that was pretty confusing to me, and I'm just going to make this all one video, so you'll see what I was talking about here shortly. Once again, new to this, and I apologize for the error.
Alright guys, so did the unboxing, now I'm going to do the install, so hopefully this works out pretty well for y'all. I'm going to kind of follow the instructions a little bit. Now, it seems pretty simple. Some people are not instructions people. I'm an instruction guy. Always have been. So, step one, basically fix the base to the bracket through the screw hole. So we're going to do that first, okay? And I've got my screws nice and set up for me over here. And it comes with everything you need, guys, which is pretty awesome. So.
Okay guys, so I finished up the direct drive and I was moving on to the pedals next, and this is where I got a little confused. Instructions don't clearly state which pedal's which. Now common sense tells you the harder to push pedal should have been the brake, but when you've never done anything like this, it's kind of unsure. So you see me here trying to figure it out, look for writing, I couldn't find anything, and the instructions just didn't tell me. So I actually had to stop the video and watch a couple videos and figure it out.
Alright, so now I'm going to do the brake pedal and the gas pedal, and I was a little confused, and the instructions didn't tell me directly, and I actually had to go like search some videos to figure it out. But this pedal that has the module in it is the brake pedal, okay? And it has your wheelbase connection on one side, your clutch on the other side, and then over here will be your throttle. So if you open yours up and you're like, which one's which, because it doesn't really tell you directly. So I was struggling like that, but now I got it figured out. Now I was gonna sit here and I was gonna kind of put the brake a little closer to the throttle, but I was thinking about it. I don't want to get too close because it might do this rocking sensation. So I'm gonna go a little over here for me and leave just enough room for what I think my clutch is going to be, and then we're going to go with that. I think that's what I want to go for, because I think having my feet closer together is going to help me in the long run, especially when I get the clutch and stuff. So takes these little Allen heads to put it in. Grab some of those. And it's funny, I saw a TikTok. A lot of people don't know this, but this is for your thumb. It does take a little practice, but you use your thumb to spin it to get it kind of tight, not torque tight, but you know, just get it snug, and then you flip it and go a long way to tighten it up. And it was funny that I think it was one of that guy that's like, for 40 years I didn't know this kind of thing. So if you didn't know, that's why Allen heads are designed the way they are. It's designed for you to use your thumb to turn it and snug it, and then when you get done, you torque it tight with the short side down. So just a little tip. Alright. Now I'm gonna got that. I'm gonna put this on, but before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and plug this up. And it's really cool how well it's already routed the cords and cables for you. It's actually really well done. So put that there. I'm gonna plug this into my throttle here. And then I'm gonna go with my throttle as far out as I can go. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I won't be regretting this decision of putting the brake pedal so close and coming back offline and being like, oh, that was a bad idea, and putting it back together. But I feel like this is pretty close to like what a car is when it comes to spacing on this stuff. So we'll see. Sorry for my really loud chair. I need a better chair. All right, and there is our brake, and I'm gonna do a little wire tuck here because it doesn't need to be, I don't want it to get caught under that pad. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? It's very, very well designed, very well built for that. I like that a lot. And then the pedal's gonna go down here, and I'm gonna give it a quick little test. Oh yeah, yeah, that's gonna be just fine. The travel on the brake is way more, so I think I am gonna be looking forward to getting the spring to make it a little harder, and then also just off that 2-second test, I'm gonna need some kind of mounting kit for that. One, it's kind of low to the floor. I mean, it's on the floor, but it's a little too low. And then two, it's definitely moving on my feet a lot. So I think it's doable. I think I can deal with it, but it's definitely not. It feels a little off. I want it to be a little more stable. So I'll be. Stay tuned. All right, so that's pretty much everything. That I'm gonna go ahead and take this and mount this. This has this steel tubular thing, so it's got a little section right here, and then it's got that it's like a aluminum square frame. So I don't know exactly where I'm gonna get it mounted, but give me just a second, I'll let you know. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get lucky and it's gonna land right on this square tubular part that I have. So I think I got very lucky on that one. And it's rocking and rolling my desk, so it should be good and tight. So cool. Got a pretty little sticker here. Get this off. Nice. I've been waiting for this part. And how do I know? There it is. Okay, that's cool. So I was sitting here like, how do I know if I'm doing it right? It's got a little notch up top, a little V. Shows you where your steering wheel should be, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's go there, and oh wow, yeah, it's a little high, little high, but I lift my seat up a little bit if I need it to. But I think it's doable. I definitely feel like I can, and it feels like it is shaking my monitor a little bit, so. I'll see how bad it is once it's actually running, but that feels pretty good. So, all right, and to take it off, it is pretty easy. So cool. All right, now it's just hooking up the wires. And guys, I'm not gonna bore y'all with that. Y'all know how to do cables. If you do this kind of stuff, you've done it. It's real simple. You have. Looks like a telephone cable, right? This is going to go from the back of the direct drive down to my foot pedal. So I'm going to run it back behind my desk, connect it there. This connects to the back. So you have that in there. That's going to connect to the back of this, and then my USB, which goes into my computer. And then you have the power source cord. So you got the power box. And this goes into the back of the direct drive. This plugs into here, and then you plug it into your socket. So pretty simple. Like I said, I'm not going to make a big long boring video on how to connect all this when y'all just need. I wanted to show you the pedal setup, because it was assembly, and like I said, I was a little confused and had to make sure I got it right because it didn't read real easy for me. So I want to make sure I do the same thing for y'all. But that's pretty much it. So that's the install video. So I'm gonna get it all hooked up and make sure everything's set up, because I gotta install the program and get all that done, and then I'm gonna do a first drive, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember, hit the subscribe button and keep it shifted.